Empty Nester 44 here. I've got kind of my kitchen table set up here to do a wreath tutorial. And right now the first thing I'm going to do is just show you the supplies that I'm going to use for this particular one. This is going to be a Halloween wreath that I'm doing for a friend. So the first thing that you'll want to get is one of these. They call these the metal wreath rings. I get these at the Dollar Tree. They're $1, so it's a really good deal. I want to say this is a 14-inch one. But anyway, you can get these for $1. And then you need some deco mesh. So I went ahead, I've got 6 rolls here. I don't think I'll use them all. But I went ahead and I have a green, 2 of the green, 2 of the orange, and 2 of the purple. Okay, you have to have something to cut it with, so I went ahead and just got a new rotary knife tonight from Hobby Lobby. I'm going to be using that. I've done it with scissors before, and I just don't think it cuts very evenly, so I'm going to try this. I've seen other people use these in their videos. And then you also need some pipe cleaners, or chenille stems as Dollar Tree calls them, but they're pipe cleaners to me. You can get any color you want. They have a variety of colors at the Dollar Tree, but I just grabbed these out of my stash, the green and the orange. So that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you how I do this particular kind of wreath, and I can't even take credit for being the one that came up with this. Of course, people have done this forever, but my friend on YouTube here, Teresa Branham, is the one who showed me how to do this. So I have to give all of the credit to her. The first thing I want to show you, and then I will probably pause it so I can cut all of this up. But the first thing that I do want to show you, in order to prepare to make this wreath, the hardest part and one of the longest parts is cutting up the little deco mesh strips. So basically what you do is you will roll out your deco mesh, and I think I'm going to just see if I can cut maybe a cleaner line here. Yep, much better. Okay. If I could get it all the way through, we'd be in business. Okay. See what happens when you yank on it then. It stretches out and gets funny. Boy, that, okay. So you want each piece to be long enough just to kind of curl up once, okay? So I'll show you how to kind of measure it. It's just kind of take it and curl it, okay? You want to be able to just curl it in a full circle, kind of like that, okay? And that's about how long you want it. So I'm just going to kind of keep it here, okay? So it looks to be about 5.5 inches. So I'm going to use the ruler on my little mat here and start cutting strips. So I'm going to put you on pause for now, and I'm going to go ahead and cut up all my mesh. Right now I'm just going to cut up 1 roll of each. I know I will need more, but the last time I did a wreath like this, I cut up like 5 or 6 rolls, and I had a lot left. So I'm going to be a little stingier this time. But I just wanted to show you how to measure that out so that you can start cutting your strips. And I'm going to put the video on pause for now, and when I come back, I will have everything cut up and we'll get started. Be right back. And I am back. I did all of the heavy lifting for you guys, so you didn't have to watch that and be bored. So this is 1 roll each of the green, the orange, and the purple, and pieces are sticking. Okay, so let me make a little room. So the next thing I did, and you know, the prep work honestly takes the longest part, okay? Once you get all the prep done, you're good to go. So the next thing I did was went ahead and took my pipe cleaners and went ahead and twisted them onto my wreath. So what I learned, what Teresa showed me, was to do 6 per section. See how there's a section right there? You just do 6 pipe cleaners on each section. I went ahead and cut them in half. So you don't really need a whole one, it's too long. And what you do is basically just twist them and into the middle 2 rings there. Okay, just give them like one twist. You don't want them too tight because you want to be able to, you know, move them around, slide them around. Okay, I'm trying to find like the best placement for my mesh, and I'm on the struggle bus. Okay, now comes the fun part and the easy part compared to all the other stuff. So what you do is just start with one color, and you can do this however you want. I just grab the orange, give it a little curl, and then pinch it in the middle like that. Get your green, curl it up, pinch it in the middle, stick it together, and then get your purple and do the same thing. Curl that baby up and pinch it together. Okay, so you've got a little bunch here. You see how I've pinched them all in the middle? And then all you do is you start wherever you want to start. And you just tie the pipe cleaner around them. That's all you do. Maybe this wasn't the best place to start. Just give it a good twist. This one was bad because one side was longer than the other. That was not real smart. Okay. Don't worry about the pipe cleaner showing and stuff, because I guarantee once you get all the volume in here, you're not even going to be able to see it. I'm trying to get it to the camera. There you go. And that's basically all you do, guys. What Teresa showed me, what I like to do is then I like to kind of rotate. So I'll start with a purple on top. Curl it up, pinch it. And, you know, there's no rules on what order you put anything in. Do it how you want to do it. If you want to do one color, if you want to do one color for each section, you know what, there's no rules. I'm a rule breaker anyway, so it wouldn't matter. Okay. So you have to have it kind of loose so that you can kind of push those other things away. So there'll be 6 bunches on each thing here. Okay. I had a brain fart for a minute there. I had to actually think about something what I was doing. Okay. See? See how it's starting to look? I'm just going to do one section and show you guys. I am not going to torture you through this entire wreath because lordy lordy. And then I also have, I didn't bring it with me, so I'm going to have to actually pause it when I'm done. And I'll show you the little thing I'm going to put in the middle. This is a wreath for my friend Alana. She loves my crafts and she appreciates. So I said, I'm going to make you a wreath, girl. Okay. So there's that. So I'm excited to give this one to her. The pumpkin wreath that I made, I gave to my friend Jamie. And she really liked it. I should have made one for me, and heck, I have enough mesh I could, but you know, I'm one of those people that crafting is absolutely my thing to do. It is such a comfort to me. It's my peace. It's my stress reliever. And I don't even have to keep the stuff. I just enjoy doing it, honestly. And I enjoy giving it away, you know, and to give it to people who appreciate it and love it. That's what life is for, you know. It's about giving. It's not about keeping everything for yourself. Don't believe people if they tell you that. That's what I gotta say about that. But for me, I'm just happy to have the ability to do it and then, you know, give it to people. Okay. That's one section. One more little guy here. And guys, I'm just alternating colors. I'm not doing it in any certain order. I just want to make sure that the color I'm doing now is different than the color I just did, you know, as far as the order. While I'm thinking about it, while I paused this video and did the cutting of all the mesh, you guys, I listened to my favorite ever Broadway soundtrack. You guys, if you're big into Broadway musicals and you love it, and you love the music and you whatever, you have got to check out the soundtrack to Dear Evan Hansen. It is out of this world phenomenal. Pretty much these days, not a day goes by that I don't listen to it. That's how good it is. Oh, and also while I was cutting, I broke my rotary knife. I was able to fix it, but I didn't know how to put the little guard thing back on in the right place. So, you know, it's all good. So I discovered that I was probably pressing down too hard when I cut. But I will tell you that it is like a night and day difference between scissors and a rotary cutter. Now, I just have scissors here because sometimes you just get little strings that need to just be trimmed up. Just doing my little curling. Like I said, there's no order, there's no rhyme or rhythm to what colors you use and where. Or at least there isn't for me. I'm a rule breaker. Anyway, clearly. Okay, so this is the last little guy on this section. For some reason, I feel like I did it wrong because it's tied up on the outside instead of underneath, but I don't know, we'll see. I think once I fluff all of this out, you won't even be able to, yeah, you won't even be able to see it. Once you get done, guys, then just kind of start fluffing this thing like that. Okay, there's one section so far, guys. I am going to finish listening to the soundtrack. I am going to put you on pause because nobody wants to see me do this entire thing. Unless you need to take a nap, then I guess I could lull you to sleep with boring deco mesh, but I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to put you on pause. I'm going to finish this, and then I'm also going to go into my craft room. Yes, I said it, I have a craft room now. And I am going to get the final wood piece that I want to incorporate into this wreath. So you guys just hang on to your hats here, and I'll be back before y'all know it. And I am back. Here's the final verdict here. Here's the final wreath, but obviously I have lots of fluffing to do so that you don't see the pipe cleaners. So you just kind of go around and kind of just, you know, fluff it, bring this stuff up. So it kind of goes in all directions. I'll fluff it up better before I give it to my friend. But anyway, I just wanted to show you what it looks like. How cute is that? Oh, that's a big one. Got some big ones in here. You may have to just go through and trim out some of, just give some of these a haircut because they, you know, deco mesh isn't like the best quality. So sometimes you get little stragglers and little strings, and that's okay. Because, you know, you don't want it to look perfect. It's got to look handmade. So that looks handmade. So that is my wreath. Oh, there's one more little guy that needs a haircut here. That's my wreath, my Halloween wreath for 2017. Yes. Honestly, like I said, this is for my friend. I don't decorate for Halloween. I've said that before. So I don't know that I would even make myself one. But anyway, here's the other thing that I want to incorporate into it. I just think this is adorbs. Look at the little witch. It's a little witch hat. I got this last year at the Dollar Tree. The witch is in with the little shoes. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do it yet. I'll probably end up cutting these pieces apart. I think, should I do that right now? Because, yeah, I'll probably put the little hat here at the top, and then this kind of in the middle, and then the witch's feet down at the bottom. So yes, I'm going to cut it apart. Was this one at the Dollar Tree this year, you guys? I don't think I've seen it. But I bought it last year, and then, you know, clearly I didn't use it because clearly I don't decorate for Halloween, but I just thought it was cute, and it wasn't really too much last year into making all these mesh wreaths. So, but I'm glad I kept it. I'm glad I kept it. I figured I could use it for something. So probably what I'm going to end up doing is kind of just gluing that one in. I could do that right now, but I'm dangerous with a hot glue gun. Like, I'm not even going to lie. And it's not pretty when I do it, so I'll be doing that off camera. But I think I'm going to put the little witch hat up here, and then somehow put the little witch feet down here. I think that will be really cool. Maybe I'll do it just right in the middle. So that's kind of, I think, what it's going to look like when I'm done. Well, her little feet just took a walk. But I think that's what I'm going to do. I know with the angle of the camera, it's really hard to get the idea of it, of what it's going to look like. But I think I'll put that little guy in the middle because I like that. And then put the little feet down here, guys. That is it. That is my wreath tutorial. I have finally figured out how to set up a camera, or the camera that I use to film these, and so my plan is to do a lot more tutorials with things. What I really should do is do another mason jar project, because that was my big project last year and I fell in love with it. And now that I have the ability to film this, I think I will do that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you, Teresa, for showing me your ways and how you did this. It really is easy, you guys. If I can do it, anybody can do it. That's what I always say, because I'm getting craftier, but I'm not the most crafty. So that is it. If you guys have any questions about anything that I did, let me know. I will let you know I cut up one roll of each color, and I did it like between 5.5 and 6 inches each strip. And then I ended up having to use a second roll, but it was maybe like 5 to 7 strips of each color. So just a little smidge from a second roll. So that kind of gives you an idea of how much I used as well. So that is all, you guys, I have for you. Thank you so much. And please give this video a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you aren't already. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.